is about to start. Okay, hello everyone. Good afternoon. You are tuned into the 4:30 p.m. segment of Traffic Watcha Live. I'm your host Brandy, and we're here with a very special guest, Ian Watson. Mr. Watson, how are you feeling today? And thank you for joining
I'm
us.
fine. Afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon. So Ian Watson is the CEO of FemiPro. FemiPro handles hybrid cars, all the hybrid cars you need. So guys, I'm not really a car girl, but I went and I did my research and I know that we have a lot of women on the live. So I'm just gonna do a little definition for you guys. We have Diva114 that has joined. What's up? I sent you the credit via your DMs. I sent you a brand new one. Not sure what's happening there with them being used, but you can try it and let me know. And we have here that hybrid cars combine an internal combustion engine with an electric motor and battery to improve fuel efficiency and reduce emissions compared to conventional vehicles. So it's not just battery, it's electrical and battery. Am I right? Because Ian is the expert. So Ian has to tell me if I'm right or wrong.
You're perfectly correct. So it combines two technology.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Okay,
wonderful.
it combines fuel and electrical.
Wonderful. And that would be the whole reason for it to be hybrid. So, as the CEO of FemiPro, we have the experts here. So, Mr. Watson, what are some of the biggest misconceptions about hybrid vehicles that you encounter, and how does your brand FemiPro, Femi, how does it up those misconceptions?
So the biggest misconception is
Mm-hmm.
that all hybrid cars have battery problems.
Mm-hmm.
And that is not the case. There are a lot of hybrid cars that the batteries will last many years, 15 to 20 years. But persons tend to generalize. So that's the biggest misconception. So when persons want to buy a hybrid car, they always hear, don't purchase the hybrid car because the battery is very expensive and it's going to give you a lot of problems. So the first misconception is that not all hybrid cars batteries give a lot of problems. A lot of them last 15 to 20 years,
Mm-hmm.
which is longer than most engines will last. And for some model cars, the battery is not the main issue.
Mm-hmm.
Some model cars have other problems like transmission, which will more likely give you a problem than the battery.
Okay, guys. So see, we're learning here. So it's not just battery problems. Like I feel like that's a misconception as well. Because when I checked out the brand and I found out it was about hybrid cars, I was like, why hybrid cars? Like, are we switching from the traditional route? So along with that, I would love for you to tell us how how does FemiPro battle that misconception? What do you guys provide to let people know that, hey, you don't have to worry about that? And I would also love to know what inspired you to center the brand around catering to hybrid vehicles.
Okay, so how we try to manage that misconception?
Mm-hmm.
We do a lot of informative videos.
Okay.
So we have videos on YouTube and TikTok advising persons what to look for when purchasing a hybrid car. Because not all cars are the same and not all cars are human. Not all
Mm-hmm.
cars are the same and not all cars have the same problem. So if I was
Mm-hmm.
going to give an analogy, we have humans, but depending on the race and where you live in the world, you have different problems.
Right.
So, for instance, if you're going to buy a Honda hybrid, depending on the year, the main issue you should look for is the transmission.
Mm-hmm.
Because the transmission tends to give more problem than the battery. And the battery for that car will last 15, 20 years. So when you're purchasing certain Hondas, specifically between 2014 and 2020, The transmission is the main thing you need to make sure is working properly and not the battery. Because for that model car, or for those model cars, the battery only give problems if somebody crash into the back of the car or the car is flooded. You're more likely to have a transmission problem with a Honda hybrid, the 2014 to the 2020 model.
Hmm. Okay, okay. Thank you so much for the insight. So, guys, it's not just for battery. Check your transmission. So, now with the brand FemiPro, what exactly inspired you as the CEO to center it around catering to hybrid vehicles?
That's a good question. And I like to tell a story. In about 2003 and 2005, I bought a hybrid car, which is probably over 20 years ago. I'm not too sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a hybrid car for about a year, and it started to give problems.
Yeah.
And I took it to the dealer, and the dealer basically quoted me a price of a new car to fix the hybrid vehicle.
Hmm.
And I looked around and I couldn't find anybody to fix the vehicle apart from the dealer. So I had to sell the car. Someone bought it, but what they did is remove the engine and put it in a regular gas engine. That was about 2003, 2004.
Uh-huh.
Um, After that, about 10 years after, or 15 years after, I'm not sure, about 10 to 15 years after, I decided
Mm-hmm.
that I'm going to start selling hybrid cars because that's a good market to get into and it's a new technology. So when I decided to start to sell hybrid cars, I wanted to find somebody to fix them and support them. And I could not find anyone to fix or support the hybrid cars. I found
Okay.
a few persons that were fixing their cars on their own.
Mm-hmm.
And basically that's how FemiPro was formed. I am the first official hybrid store in Jamaica. Before that, people were fixing their cars by themselves. So the demand was there because a lot of people, or some people were selling hybrid cars and the support was not there.
Right.
So I started off by educating people. If you look at some of my YouTube videos from way back, we started to educate people about what is a hybrid, what to look for, and we started to expand from there.
Mm. Okay, I love that. And I love that you saw that there was a demand for it in the market and you decided to supply it. Like, that's really and truly good. And then on top of that, the fact that it was inspired by personal experience. I feel like when a brand is inspired by personal experience, you are more motivated to do it. And I see that on the page. Like, Mr. Watson is always giving you insight, guys. You can check the page. We have the website up right here. Can you see it on your screen, Mr. Watson?
Yeah, yeah. The front page is not that excellent. Most people go to the battery page, how to get a
Mm-hmm.
new battery or the auto parts. But if you really
Okay.
want to learn a lot, you can check out my YouTube or my TikTok. It might be more user
Okay.
friendly. I have a lot of videos where I explain it in layman terms so the average person can understand it.
Okay. I'm going to pull up the YouTube so we can implore them to go ahead and check out the YouTube. But trust me, guys, anything you want to know about hybrid cars, Ian is the man for that. So we have Fumi Pro right here. And I have a bit more questions for you, Mr. Watson. So, what should vehicle owners, because I know we spoke about the transmission, what should vehicle owners really know about maintaining and replacing hybrid car batteries?
So the main thing about maintaining hybrid cars, you need to find out about the specific model car that you have.
Mhm.
Because all maintenance are not the same. It's just like humans. Some persons are fat and they may need to run more. Some people may have heart problems. So it's specific to the model car. But for Toyotas, you want to keep the hybrid fan clean because for Toyotas, the battery is the main problem. And for Toyotas, you need to keep the fan clean so that the battery can be cool. So if you have a Toyota hybrid, try and keep the fan clean. Try and park in the shade as much as possible because heat is the enemy of all batteries. Now, I have a video on possibly YouTube or TikTok that I show you how to clean the hybrid fan yourself. If you're not
Hmm.
comfortable doing it, you can carry it to us and we will do the initial cleaning and then you can do it yourself after. So in terms of maintenance for Toyota hybrid cars, the fan is the most important thing to keep clean. For the Hondas, the 2014 to 2020 models, the transmission is the most important thing. You need to service the transmission every 6 months, change the transmission fluid and the clutch fluid. Now, most transmission in most cars, you don't have to service it before 8 years or 100,000 kilometers. But because the Honda hybrids have problems, you have to service them more often. So that's the best thing I can tell you at this point in time.
Okay, thank you very much. And as you were saying that, I pulled up that exact video that you were speaking about. So, guys, kindly check out Femi Pro YouTube channel so you guys can get some more insight. Now, thank you so much, Ian. I have more questions. So, for the drivers that are considering a hybrid vehicle, what are the most important maintenance differences they should expect compared to a traditional, strictly gas powered vehicle? What exactly should hybrid car owners look out for that stands out more than a strictly gas powered vehicle?
Well, I can sort of go back a step before that. The most important thing is the purchase. When you purchase in the car, your knowledge about the purchase is very important. One of the most important things, you need to know the mileage of the car and you need to know the true mileage of the car
Okay.
because mileage affects hybrid vehicles more than regular vehicles. So ideally, you don't want to buy one with more than 100,000 kilometers because when you reach
Right.
about 150, 160, they tend to give problems. If you can buy one brand new, that would be good. If you can't buy brand new, pay attention to the mileage and make sure it's a true mileage. That's the most important thing. If it even follow good maintenance and you bought one with a very high mileage or you bought one with a wrong mileage, the maintenance will not help you at that point.
Right.
Now, the next question, next thing you need to know about the model car you purchase. Because different models have different requirements. So you can't say, some people tell you need to keep the battery clean. Now for the Honda, you don't need to clean the fan that often and the battery is not an issue. The transmission is an issue. So you need to know about the model car you're purchasing. And then from there you can know what is required for the maintenance.
Right. Okay, okay. Thank you so much. So it is very important, guys. You are doing these checks, especially on the hybrids, because what I'm learning from Ian is that they are different from the gas powered, the strictly gas powered ones, but you have to understand the vehicle that you're purchasing, the mileage, the fans, the transmission. So that's perfect. And I hope you guys are learning. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments or you just check out Filmy Pro. But while you're here, Ian, I also would love to know what are some tiny, because I know that car owners have this thing where if it's not a major problem right now, they tend to ignore it, right? So with hybrid vehicles, what are some routine maintenance items that hybrid owners overlook that usually lead to bigger repair issues down the line? Like the smallest thing they
So,
think it wouldn't be a big problem. Yeah.
so the main thing is the cleaning of the fan, the hybrid battery fan. That's the main thing. Because for batteries, heat is the biggest enemy. Well, any extreme, heat or extreme cold. We don't have extreme cold in Jamaica. Even though we got a cold front the other day, that cold is nothing to damage the battery.
Right.
So it's the heat would be so the clean the fan is the most important maintenance that you would really need to keep the fan clean. And why you need to keep the fan clean? It keeps the battery cool. The next maintenance tip, what is very important, anything to do with battery, if you're going to leave the equipment unattended for a long period of time, it has to be stored and maintained properly. Now, a good example, if you're going abroad and you're going abroad for more than a month, some people who go away for say 6 months, when they come back, they tend to have a problem because number one, they didn't leave someone to start the car. So the regular batch is going to go bad and the hybrid batch is going to go bad.
Mhm.
So the key you need to figure out is that if you're going to leave the vehicle for a long time unattended, you need to start it at least every 3 weeks to a month.
Okay.
What is also applicable if you're going to buy a hybrid car
Mm-hmm.
and the dealer had the car for a long time, sitting down in the sun, and they didn't start the car frequently, even though that car has a low mileage, that car has a high probability of giving you problems. You know why? Because it's
Oh,
just like having your TV remote sit down for 6 months, 8 months, and you don't use it. Most likely, when you're ready to use it, it's going to be bad. Or your regular car battery, if you have a regular car battery and you go abroad and you don't start the car for 6, 8 months, when you come back, it most likely is going to be bad.
okay. Wow. So thank you, guys. I love the analogies you use too. Like you're really good at analogies. I love the analogy you use comparing cars to human beings, and I love that TV remote analogy. So I can see definitely you're an expert in your field, but you know every expert learns on the journey. So I would love to know now, what's one lesson that the hybrid vehicle industry taught you that most persons wouldn't expect? What have you learned from being in this industry?
Wow. Um, what I learned, I guess it's something
Yeah,
very controversial, but I'm very
sure.
passionate about it. I
Mm-hmm.
am not from the automotive industry, but
Mm-hmm.
I used to watch a lot of programs. I hear people that say that there are a lot of, what's the fine right word to say now? Um, I can't find the right word. They say a lot of not genuine mechanics in the industry, and I've seen a lot of people carry the cars to different mechanics to fix them, and they're charging for a lot of stuff what they didn't actually do. So that's what I
Oh,
learned in the industry, that there are a lot of not genuine people in the industry, and they charge people for stuff what they shouldn't charge them or overcharge them. So that's
hmm.
what I have learned in the industry.
Okay, so guys, yeah, yeah, and give away the real what's happening. So you guys should take note of that. And honestly, it was a pleasure to have you here with us. And this brings us to the end of our interview. However, you've really taught me a lot. I mean, I'm really young. I'm learning a lot about cars, and I'm kind of afraid to drive. But you know, you're lessening the fear, and it's just about just knowing what you're going into. So guys, kindly check out Fimi Pro on all social media platforms. Check out the YouTube videos. Check out the YouTube videos and make sure
Yeah,
you
YouTube and probably YouTube and TikTok. I might have more videos on YouTube and TikTok. Both of them. They're very informative.
okay. Perfect.
And
So thank you.
you can always Google me and contact me if you need some general advice.
Okay, wonderful. Could I is the number on the website the contact? That start with three?
Yeah, man, it's a straight line number and a WhatsApp number. It's 876
Uh-huh.
383 3464. Or you can just
Okay.
Google me and you'll find me at Fimi Pro Limited.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna put the number on the screen so you guys will be able to see. But Mr. Watson, thank you so much for taking your time out to spend, and send all this information to us. The chat truly appreciates it, and we wish you a great day.
Thanks for having Miss Mohalan, and I was very pleasure and very nice to be here.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Same to you.
Mhm. Okay, guys, so we got some vehicle knowledge. So we gave you guys everything here. You guys get vehicle knowledge, school knowledge, fitness knowledge. So make sure you check out FimiPro on all social media platforms. Check out the YouTube videos, learn about the cars, get immersed because hybrid cars are clearly the future because we're moving from strictly gas powered vehicles. So we have a few people here on TikTok, we have a few people on the Facebook, the YouTube, the Instagram. Thank you guys so much. I'm seeing a lot of familiar names. But of course, we are the show that covers what's happening in the streets So of course we're going to move and look at the cameras. We're gonna play some music. This evening I was getting so many song suggestions. It kind of turned out into a mini clash. Someone requested a song from Instagram, someone from TikTok, someone from Facebook. So I would love for you guys to do that again. The credit, it's done. We gave out so much credit, but we had 2,000 likes on the TikTok live from Chappie. We got so many interactions from Khalid, Sheblu, and we're just going to get into the cameras and we're going to listen to the music and we're going to have a great time. So if you have any song suggestions, just let me know. And here we go. So tune into Traffic Watcha Live and you're watching the 4:30 p.m. segment of our live. It is 4:51 p.m. and we're looking at Nagohead, Portmore. And we're playing Skipper, Reckless. So we're looking at Nagohead, and as you can see, compared to 12 p.m., there's a lot of traffic here, and it's moving really, really slowly. So it's not to scare you guys, but there's traffic right here in Portmore. So what you can do to get out right now, we do implore you to do that. So this is Reckless by Skipper and DJ Mac. Afternoon, Sheblu, what's up? We're doing a little challenge today. What I did, I put some of the credits on the screen and I read out the others. So now we're out because a lot of people are here. But we will be restocking. So we have more giveaways. We're going to do more than just giveaways. We're going to be giving away vouchers. You want to win some money? Tune into Traffic Watcha Live. Hey Shays, I have the two Shays on the live. What's up? So we're going to look on Kingston. A few of our cameras in Portmore are down. However, we will be up and running. All you have to do is continue checking out the website. And the interview with Mr. Watson will be posted on our YouTube. So check it out. Burton 2.0, what's up? Okay, so this is Kingston. Let's look at the western side of Washington Boulevard. And as you can see, compared to Portmore, it's moving freer. And now we're playing Go by Skipper. And we have Project Top Banks Tumble Down. Is there a clean version for this? Let me find it. There has to be, right? It has to be, right? Top Banks Tumble Down. Get the money. There's a clean version, so I'm gonna play it. But Shay is tuned into the music industry, man. This is one of the hottest songs right now. Trust me. Shay knows what she's talking about. Let's go. But who can beat this song? So who can beat this song? Are you gonna give a better suggestion than Shay? Let me know. We have Helsing 876. Let me see. Self-Worth by 450. So we're clashing this song with Self-Worth by 450. Let's see who gets the most reactions. Yeah. Shay knows what she's talking about. Self-Worth by 450 is really good too. I love that song. And it's causing a whole ruckus on social media. And it's new. But I like that about 450. He knows how to get the conversation surrounded by ladies going. Hey. Huge shout out to Nikki's that just joined on TikTok. Hey. So thumbs up. We're getting a lot of reactions from the TikTok on this song. And we're playing Self-Worth next by 450. So that was Tumble Down by Top Bank, suggested by Shay. And now we're gonna play Blue for the Shay. Self-Worth by 450. And as you can see, there's not much traffic here on Washington Boulevard. Portmore, Nagohead has the most traffic, so we're gonna look back on that camera, okay? Hey, hey. Chappy, what's up? Can always count on Chappy to come on TikTok. Thank you. So we're playing 450. Chappy, give me a song suggestion. We have 2 song suggestions so far. We played Top Dance Tumble Down. Now we're playing 450 South for it. Can you beat this song? Put a song suggestion. Hey. So right here has a lot of traffic. What do you guys think contributing to the traffic right here? Is it normally like this on Nagohead? Because this is a brand new camera, of course. Damian Boyd 362, what's up? I'm gonna play my song suggestion after. I just want to get one more from TikTok, and then we will go to what I'm gonna play. Because my song suggestion, it may beat everyone's. Because I'm very tapped in, you know. I work within the music industry. So I'm gonna play after this. Hey. Wow, this road looks a bit confusing. Oh, so he sampled it. This is good. And what's crazy? It's reggae month, and this is a reggae sample. I'm gonna switch the camera. See that we only have 3 up right now. Let's look at Eastern Washington Boulevard. Hey. So Tumble Down, sell for it 450. And I love you guys' suggestions. But I'm gonna play a song. Because Chappy didn't give me a song. So let's see. Trending in metal crafts. What am I gonna play? I'm sure you guys will like it. Can you guess? We have more giveaways coming up. Okay, so we're looking at Washington Boulevard and we're playing Where You Feel Like by Skipper. This song suggestion is good, so I have to pull it up. So it's now 4:59 p.m. We're looking at Washington Boulevard, and the road is free. This rhythm is really good. Huge also to Crash Dummy and DJ Mac. So huge also to Electra Secure and Godful or sponsors. Guys, we have more giveaways coming up, so stay tuned. Hey, do you guys have a camera you want me to end the live with? Just let me know in the comments. Huge shout out to Chappy. Thanks for liking the live. 4 viewers. Thank you. What's up? Let's see. YouTube watchers, how are you guys feeling? Facebook watchers, what's up? Okay, so I'm gonna switch back to the camera on Nanohead so you guys can glimpse it once more. So reaching the end of our live. Okay, guys, so we go live 4:30 p.m. 12 p.m. Monday through Thursdays. So stay tuned. We have more giveaways coming up. Of course, this brings us to the end of our live, but no worries, you guys will see me tomorrow. And we're gonna post the interview. We have 2 interviews posted from yesterday, so make sure you're checking out the YouTube channel. YouTube watchers, we appreciate you. Twitch watchers, Facebook watchers, Instagram watchers, TikTok watchers, because I'm learning you guys by name now. And we appreciate you guys for tuning in. So see you guys tomorrow. Bye.